So I, Mithila Sundhari Devi Dasi from ISKCON Perth, welcome you all to the 2025 Celebrating the Sacred Feminine, brought to you by the ISKCON Vaishnavi Ministry. Our guest speaker today is Her Grace RasRadhika Mataji from ISKCON Nasik, India. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 10, Krishna explains various ways that we can see him in this material world. In the verse 10.34, Krishna specifies the 7 divine feminine qualities. For this campaign, celebrating the sacred feminine, we will be delving into these qualities, examining each of these qualities so that we can deepen our relationship with Krishna and his devotees. Today, with Her Grace RasRadhika Mataji, we will be discussing on this verse of Bhagavad Gita. Mrityu sarvaharashchaham udbhavascha bhavisyatam kirtihi shrivarchanarinam smritir medha dhṛtiḥ. The translation of this verse is, I am all-devouring death, and I am the generating principle of all that is yet to be. Among women, I am fame, fortune, fine speech, memory, intelligence, steadfastness, and patience. I would like to give some background about Her Grace RasRadhika Mataji. So she's also known as Mrs. Radhika Patil, which is her actual name, and her initiated name is Her Grace RasRadhika Devi Dasi. She is M.Pharm in pharmacognosy. She has worked as a lecturer in MVP's Institute of Pharmaceutical Science of College. She has worked as an assistant professor at KVNN SPS IOPR, Nasik. She has also worked with Dr. Reddy's lab in marketing department. Now she helps in their family's small business. She is an orator, drama writer, drama director, counselor for girls, has been guiding them based on Vedic wisdom. I know Mataji very closely since 15 years now, and I feel fortunate to have been guided by her. She's very learned and very creative. I still miss those days spent with her when I was in my teens. We used to have like drama practices almost every month, and she used to be our drama director. Just so creative, like from bringing up the stories related to the theme, from writing the script to editing music to narrating to even showing us each characters how to act, preparing meals, prasadam for whole drama team, then opening her house for everyone, like almost every day for hours and hours so that we can practice. I don't know, Madhaji, how you used to do it, but like she had 2 small kids, but even like everything she used to manage single-handedly along with her family responsibilities. She's really our role model. She has been an inspiration for many of us for selflessly dedicating her life to share this sacred wisdom of our scriptures, Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. A very warm welcome, Her Grace, and thank you so much for taking out your valuable time. I also welcome all our viewers. Thank you for joining in. Over to you, Mataji.
So I would like to first of all express my gratitude to Mithila Sundhari that she has a very good eye. It is said in Hindi, Jaisi Drushti, Vaisi Srushti. So she herself is a very wonderful devotee. That's why she can see wonderful qualities in others. But of course, she, she reminded me of those very wonderful days, initial days, how we used to do drama practice and how we used to be very happy with very less sources. Whatever we had, and we enjoyed it a lot. Okay, thank you, Mithila Sundari, for giving me this seva. So, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Yes. So, very wonderful verse you selected from Bhagavad Gita 10.34. And as on this day, Women's Day, we should focus on those seven qualities. So those seven qualities I would like to repeat: Kirti, Shri, Vak, Narinam, Smruti, Medha, Dhruti, Kṣamā. So these seven qualities, which is translated, these are described in Sanskrit, which is translated by Srila Prabhupada. Among women, I am fame, fortune, fine speech, memory, intelligence, steadfastness, and patience. So actually, these qualities, they should be inculcated by each and everyone, despite of your gender. So they are feminine qualities. And all of us know that there is only one Purusha, that is Lord Sri Krishna. And whoever else, they are Prakriti, that is Stri. So everyone should inculcate those qualities. But as we are embodied in this feminine form in the body of women, we should especially give attention to those seven qualities.
Wonderful, Mataji. This is such an important virtue, especially in today's fast-paced life, like where technology is on our fingertips. We are so much used to quick results. Like in the rat race of becoming successful, we want to do everything but using shortcuts, like instant noodles, ready-made packaged food, or just buying food from outside. Like everyone prefers that nowadays. This working woman, and for them, where is the time to cook after coming? Like after they're so tired after coming home, then and we have to spend so many hours in the kitchen. So where is the time for them? And uh,
Yes, that's why I would like to focus on this special quality which you are going to be, tell us, that is patience. Yes.
yeah.
Your main focus is on patience. Yes, that's why we are going to talk on patience. I would like to speak on patience actually.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Mataji. This is such an important virtue. So thank you for selecting this. I think each one of us really need this in today's day and age. Um, so Mataji, like even like I've seen like when we were small, like young and we were students, we used to refer dictionaries or wait for days to meet our teacher just to get one answer. But now, because of the advancement in the technology, just Google and you get the answer. So it has become so easy and quick. I mean, such advancement is helpful in some way, but do you think somewhere such fast-paced life is leading to broken relationships or short lifespan or frustration? What are your thoughts? Would
Yes,
you like to?
definitely, definitely. Because this virtue, this quality is so important. Huh? And therefore, we should inculcate it in ourselves. And your point is correct that we don't focus on this virtue. That's why there are broken relationships. There is a frustration. Yes, definitely, it is due to that. Because see, um, in Sanskrit, um, it is written kṣamā. Hmm? And Prabhupada has translated kṣamā as a patience,
Oh,
actually. Okay. So this is very interesting that how Prabhupada has translated it in patience. So patience in Hindi is also known as a dhīraj, dhairya, or even in Sanskrit it is dhairya or dhīraj in Hindi. Okay. So yes, definitely we should have a patience. So we don't have patience. That's why we eat instant noodles, we eat fast food,
hmm.
and then we are entangled into this vicious cycle. We don't have that patience, therefore there are broken relationships, and which leads to frustration, which is the uh, problem of today's generation actually. They are so frustrated because of the broken relationships. So that relationship may be between two-person, maybe between family members, maybe between two families, and well, so on. So yes, you're right.
Great. So well explained, Mataji. Um, I think this was at the family level. Now, if one does not possess this divine quality of patience, then according to you, what are the disadvantages at the social and the national level?
Definitely. See, uh, family level, actually, families, when persons come together, family, it is generated. When families comes together, society is generated. When societies come together, state, nations are generated, and so on. So nations, many nations makes the whole world, and then of course universe. So yes, definitely this quality, it affects not only to that person, or not only on a personal level, but if it is not inculcated inside us, then it is going to affect family, ultimately to the society, then to the nations, and yes, to the world. So it is very important that we should inculcate this on personal level. Like we see, there are so many disputes, divorce rates are increasing. So it's on family level.
Hmm.
Okay. Then we can see there are so many disputes between one type of the society and another type of the society. Then we can see this on international level. In
Hmm.
the world, you may watch, if like-minded people comes together who do not give any importance to this quality, especially kṣamā or patience, then what happens? War begins.
Yeah.
And you can see around the world, two nations who they are fighting with each other. So it is very important, and ultimately it is affecting to the whole world.
Hmm.
So
100%.
yes, it's
Yeah.
on every level it's necessary.
Wow, Mataji, so beautifully. You have touched like on the family level, national level, social level, even personal level. Um, so Um, my another question would be, how do we inculcate this quality? Like, what is the science of developing this quality within us?
Good question. Actually, it is described in our Shastras. Manasa, Vacha, Karmana. When we think, any thought comes across our mind, huh, we if we meditate on it, eventually we start to talk about that thing, whatever it is, any subject, we start to talk about that subject, and then after some days it comes into our action.
Hmm.
So therefore, uh, when we think about anything, like, for example, we are talking about this quality, patience. If we start to think on this quality, patience, huh, then we start to speak. Like, for example, you must have read this 10.34. So, a thought came across in your mind that, oh, these seven feminine qualities are so important. Women's Day is coming. Somewhere it was registered in
Hmm.
your mind, in your subconscious mind. And when Women's Day came, so you thought, no, we should speak on this verse, huh? And then you started to search about this verse. And then now we are discussing. You started to discuss about this wonderful quality.
Hmm.
There are seven qualities, but we are talking on especially patience. So you started to speak about this quality, patience. And somewhere, of course, you are a very patient person. I've seen you from so many years.
Trying
But
to.
yes, but then it comes into our action.
Hmm.
So that is a
Wow.
philosophy
Yeah,
behind it.
this is so amazing.
Thinking, speaking, and action.
Hmm.
Manasa, vacha, karmana.
Amazing, especially the words that you mentioned. So by this we can understand that how Bhagavad Gita is so practical.
Huh?
Um, so thank you for giving this practical tip. We have. like I've learned that we'll surely try to meditate on this quality every day. We'll discuss it with like-minded people, and eventually we will be able to bring patience in action. Thank you so much, Mataji. Um, we also see that we always learn through others' examples. So do you want to share any examples of people who have practiced patience in
Yes,
their
yes,
lives?
yes. There
Um,
are so many examples, contemporary examples, just bygone ages, like in previous decade, there are wonderful examples. In historical examples, we can see prehistorical examples, we can see the examples from the Shastras. There are so many examples. Our Shastras are full of such examples, but still, contemporary level, we can, talk about the ISKCON leaders. So many gurus are there. So I've seen this quality in many Guru Maharajas, like His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. They have this quality, kṣamā, patience, and many, of course, so many Maharajas nowadays, they are coming to Nasik ISKCON temple, and I can see, watch that they are very patient and very compassionate soul. So we can see. Then we can see the example of Srila Prabhupada. Hmm. So he was so patient. He tried to follow the orders of his Guru Maharaj. His Guru Maharaj gave him order, his Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. He gave him order that preach this wonderful lesson of Bhagavad Gita in Western world. So he patiently thought on it, and so many years he prepared for to follow this instruction actually. Then in action he tried to give this knowledge in India actually. First he tried, but nobody listened to him. He tried in Jhansi. He started Devotees of League in Jhansi. Unfortunately, people of India, didn't give him so much response. But still, he patiently waited. How I can follow the orders of my spiritual master? We can see he waited for days to get the permission of Sumati Morarji. He went to US land by Jaladutta. Hmm. And there also he patiently waited actually. And in America, it's a struggle. All of us know about it. How patiently oh, he waited actually.
I was not knowing anyone. He was totally
Ah,
new. And in that age where he was
ah,
so
yes,
old, yeah,
yes.
amazing.
Prabhupada's example is, for every each and every qualities we can give Prabhupada's example. We can watch.
Yeah.
If you have not read, if you are new, please go through Prabhupada Lilamrut.
Hmm.
One should read at least once Prabhupada Lilamrut. So in historical figures, we can see, as I'm from Maharashtra, from India, I've seen many historical examples like Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, Jizamata, the great mother of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj is a well-known figure, and his mother, Jizamata, she patiently, she was too patient, because when she saw, here only at the bank of Godavari in Nasik only,
Hmm.
when she saw that foreigners, they are coming on her land and they are misbehaving with women, she couldn't tolerate it. So she, decided herself that I will give birth to such a child who will fight against those um, miscreants actually. And she prayed, she waited, huh? That yes, I want to give birth to such child.
Hmm.
Hmm? And patiently she raised her child in a such a way that who could fought, who could fight against the miscreants, who were against the principles of uh, the religion, dharma.
Oh.
So there are so many things to speak about Rajmata Jizau. So these are historical figures. And from our Shastras, so many examples are there. So many examples. So the wonderful example, I always like the example of Draupadi,
Mm.
example of Lakshmi. Hmm. So Draupadi, uh, she had this nature. She was a kṣamāshīl, patient. So many examples are there. And about Lakshmi, she was also very patient. Patiently, she was, serving Lord Narayana. And once Narad Muni asked her, please give me, mm, remnants from the plate of Lord Narayan. And when I heard this example, so I was thinking, oh, Lakshmi Devi is so patient. She thought for years actually when there will be opportunity to ask Lord Narayan that can I get some remnants from your plate to give it to Narad Muni, because Lord Vishnu is strictly prohibited to do so. Okay, nobody will eat my remnants. So that is prasad directly from the plate of Lord Narayan. And she patiently waited for 14 years to ask this question,
Oh,
to take
okay.
the permission from Lord Vishnu. Can I give the remnants to your wonderful devotee, Narad Muni?
Oh, amazing. Wow, these are such beautiful examples. Um, I mean, yeah, this is so glorious. Like when I also heard about Draupadi ji, that she forgave, like how so nicely you related this quality, patience, Shama, that she forgave even,
Actually, the uh, I would like to elaborate the word patience.
yeah.
See, in Sanskrit, it is said as a kṣamā, and Prabhupada has translated it in the word patience. So I was meditating on it, and I tried to find out what is science behind it. Why Prabhupada translated this kṣamā. Kṣamā means forgiveness. Actually, kṣamā means
Mm.
forgiveness. But
Mm.
he particularly, because Prabhupada was very particular about choosing the words. When
Mm.
he used to translate, now he used to meditate for hours on one word. It is written in Prabhupada Lilamrita. While translating, he used to meditate hours together if he couldn't find a proper word. So, if he is writing Kshama as a patience, so I was thinking, uh, what must be Prabhupada thinking? So then, after so many discussions with senior devotees, going through books, so I found something that Kshama, actually Kshama comes from Kshama. Kshama, this is a word, noun. So it comes from the kshama, the word kshama. Kshama means there are two types of kshama, sakshama, akshama. So
Mm.
sakshama, sakshama means what? Who can tolerate the miseries means which are coming upon themselves. They
Mm.
can tolerate. सहन करने की ताकत उनमें होती है.
Mm.
And that's why they become patient.
Mm. Mm.
Sakshama, they can forgive. So how they can forgive? Because they have the nature of compassion. So
Mm.
that's why Draupadi could, forgive the miscreants
Yeah.
who killed her sons. You
Thanks,
know,
person.
so if mothers are listening, women is a mother. Mothers are listening. If somebody does something to our child, it penetrates our heart. This person is doing like this to my child. But see, Draupadi, she was such a queen who could forgive the, assassiners of her children, not child, 5 children
Yeah.
she lost. And then she forgave Ashwathama. She thought about Ashwathama's mother. Such a compassionate heart. So that compassionate heart actually, because of that compassionate heart, we can forgive others and we can patiently, you know, um, bear the pain.
Mhm.
And that's why Prabhupada translated word patient. She was too patient because she can tolerate those miseries, those kind of pain. What happens generally, our women nature, it is described that we become too joyful or we can become so sorrowful. We are carried away by our emotions.
Mhm.
But Draupadi was not like that. She was not carried away by her emotions. Yare. And what happens when we are carried away by our emotions? We cannot use our intelligence, what is good and what is bad. We cannot discriminate. So Draupadi could because she had a compassionate heart. Yes, emotions were there in her, but she was not carried away by those emotions. And that's why she could take a right decision to forgive Ashwathama. So this is the Draupadi. And this is a like somewhat I was thinking about how Prabhupada translated this kṣamā word into patience.
Actually, you understood like what the next question was. This only I was going to ask that why Prabhupada has translated Shama as patience, and I wanted you to elaborate. So thank you. You've already understood and explained it so nicely. Even these wonderful examples that you gave, like what an amazing character these are. Like, no doubt, possessing such divine qualities have made them so glorious and successful and even exemplary. I in our history books I read about Shivaji Maharaj as well, and I was so much inspired that even a mother like Mata can like they used to follow scriptures of Bhagavad Gita and train the kid in such a way, and that's why he has saved the saved the innocent people of this world. So these are such amazing examples and extreme examples. Like for us, even something very small happens and we feel like I'm going through so much and but when we hear about and read about these examples, we come to know that the problems that they have gone through is is just ours is nothing in front of them. So yeah, thank you. And I would.
Actually, actually, this even I was thinking about Prabhupada has written in women, not Prabhupada, of course, Krishna is saying that in women I am those seven qualities.
Mhm.
So even I asked to my seniors the same question, ki, why only women? See, though I have explained as these are feminine qualities, strilingi in Hindi it is called as a gender wise. If we see gender wise, these are feminine qualities.
Mhm.
Okay, but why only Krishna says these are feminine qualities?
Mhm.
I was just thinking on it, and I found that in this body, we are in female body, right? So in female body, uh, if we see the physiology, anatomy of female body,
Mhm.
so I found some very interesting things. So I would like to share those things with you.
Please,
So,
yes.
like for example, uh, women can be more patient. They
Hmm.
have this quality of kṣamā and compassion, we can say, because they are all related to each other. So I was thinking about it. So then I found that only female or only women have a quality, you know, to take care of her child. She can, she practically she carries that child for 9 months in her womb. And patient, she is so patient that for 9 months she is feeding another body through her body. And when that body comes out after parturition, after childbirth, she takes care of the child. She fed that she feeds that child. her own milk, means she is providing. So this is uh, not possible if she doesn't have a compassionate nature, if she is not patient. And then child does so many things, still she loves her child. So to love somebody, we need to have a compassionate nature.
Hmm. A big heart. Yeah.
And yes, and patient. And when we are kṣamāshīl, when we are patient, if we have that ability to tolerate the miseries, that person automatically become patient, automatically become compassionate. So that is a beauty of women's body. Better not to relate. So then, so this is about anatomy. Okay, that we practically carry a child in our womb, and we can feed them. If we see physiology, or if we see uh, the chemical things in our body, so I found some things, interesting things, that is hormones. Huh?
Mhm.
So all of us know hormones, about hormones, which keeps harmony in the body.
Hmm.
Yes, they are called as a hormones. Okay. So naturally, progesterone is more in the body of male,
Hmm.
and estrogen is more in the body of female. So these hormones actually, they help us to develop this quality in
Hmm.
us. Huh?
Okay.
If progesterone, if the women, because see, that progesterone uh, actually it 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 helps that male person uh, to be dominant, like to go after the career, to be dominant nature. So to have a dominant nature, to have that feeling of
He's the
lord it
king,
over the thing,
controller.
conquer the world. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. So that is because of the progesterone. And estrogen, it helps the female body to think that no, I have to take care, I have to be compassionate. This is natural. Actually, they help us.
Hmm.
And if there is an imbalance between those hormones, na, if progesterone is more, then estrogen is low, then automatically those kinds of the thoughts start to come in that person. So that is also science behind it.
Amazing. So, like in general observations, patience is usually higher in women compared to men, right?
Ah,
Yeah.
because see, the point is that the Lord made us in that way. See,
Hmm.
this anatomy, it is given by Lord. This physiology is given by Lord. है ना? So
Yeah.
that is for the same thing. To have
Amazing.
a compassionate heart,
Hmm.
to have that quality of forgiveness.
Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. Also, I have another question for you because you're M.Pharm in medicine, and can you explain something in relation to medicines, Ayurvedic medicines, antibiotics, in relation to this quality patients? How does it affect us in our day-to-day life?
Oh, okay. Uh, Actually, allopathic medicines, I'm so sorry. I've studied allopathy for 6 years.
Mhm.
And in very second year, I decided that I'm not going to use allopathic medicines
Oh,
because
wow.
they are all chemicals. They
Hmm.
give instant, reaction in your body, and there are side effects.
Hmm.
Definitely, there are side effects. So I don't know whether you know this phrase. In Marathi, it is said that "Bhik नको पण कुत्रा आवर." Means what? I don't want to get, cured. I would like to suffer from this disease, but I don't want those medicines. It is like that. I don't know how to explain it in English, but the meaning is that I will not use allopathic medicine. Rather, I will suffer from that disease. It is
Hmm.
that bad,
So
actually.
dangerous. Yeah, yeah.
It is that bad. I'm not going to explain you each and everything. Otherwise, pharmaceutical companies will come and they will hang me. But in very second year, I decided that I will not use any allopathic medicines unless it is required, no, up to neck if it is like that, up to
Something
nose
like
if
very
it's like that.
serious,
Yes.
yeah, if it's not getting cured.
What happens, people don't prefer Ayurvedic medicine because it takes a little time, little longer time, longer duration of the time to
Mm.
cure that disease. But then, if you want to eradicate anything, not only disease, it takes time. So why
Mm.
you can't give time to your body also? Why you say that no, 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 I don't want to go for Ayurvedic medicine? Because Ayurvedic medicines, when you take Ayurvedic medicines, it requires some rules and regulation. It is called as
Mm.
a pathya. And we don't have that patience that
Yeah,
I will follow that pathya or rules and regulations, and then I will take Ayurvedic medicines, and then it will eventually cure my disease.
amazing. See, so it is so important, even health-wise. Like,
Ah, yes,
yeah,
yes, you got me right.
yes.
Even, see, forget about spirituality, forget about spiritual qualities. Even if we want to live
Hmm.
harmoniously in this world, we need this quality patience.
Hmm.
Because Vedic science, it is for living a life in a harmonious way. It is
Hmm.
science for that, like Ayurveda. So yes, it will help us to strengthen the muscles of our body or whatever, to be healthy. Ayurveda is for to be healthy. So spirituality is beyond it.
Hmm.
But still, if we have this quality, we can live a normal, healthy life.
Yeah.
In
Right.
psychological point of view, if you forgive others like kṣamā, or if we are patient with others, we can save our relationship.
Hmm.
If we forgive others, we can harmoniously live with another kind of a society or with another nation.
Hmm.
Sarve sukhina santu, sarve santu niramayahi.
Hmm.
You also live peacefully, I will also
But
live
we also
peacefully.
live peacefully. Yeah.
So spirituality is, higher. Even on material platform, we need this quality.
Amazing, amazing. Yeah, so beautifully explained, Madhaji. Wonderful. So can you now give some practical tips for us which will help our audience to try and implement patience even at the most provoking situations? Like it is very easy to stay calm and composed when things are going goody goody, but when you are going through a very difficult time and when there are provoking situations in your life, how do we stay patient, calm, composed? Can you please elaborate on this?
Yes, very wonderful question. But it is not like that ki, it's like, magic wand I'm going
Hmm.
to give you. Of course, it is a magic wand, but instantly it will, inculcate this quality of patience in you. Yes, I'm now patient. I have inculcated this quality patient and I have become a kṣamāshil. It's not like that. It is not going to happen in one day. It will take time. But yes, practical tips, as we discussed earlier, karmana vacha manasa. If we start to think about this quality, definitely there is a law of attraction. You will get to know about this quality more. You will come in contact about this quality more. Like you can read about this quality. When you start to think, you will start to speak, like whatever we are doing at this moment. We are speaking about this quality. This is
Hmm.
also a practical tip. What will happen after some period of time? We will act on that quality.
Hmm.
So that is one of the practical tip. Then another thing is that we can observe the people who have uh, those qualities, or like for example, patience. Like for example, I remember I read about His Holiness Radhana Swami Maharaj in the Journey Home book, that a mungus came when he was in Afghanistan. Some person called a mungus, and that mungus came and he sat on the neck of Maharaj. He was enjoying Maharaj's hair. Okay, the company Maharaj's warmth, and that mungus was very heavy, and Maharaj sat with that mungus on his neck for the whole night.
Wow.
So this is patience. So there are so many examples. We can see those examples.
Hmm.
Another thing is that we can talk about those examples and we can appreciate the things in others.
Hmm.
Like, for example, all of us, we do mistakes. And if next person is patient, then we should appreciate that quality. That yes, this person, he is with these qualities. If we start to appreciate,
Hmm.
uh, it is said that one-sixth of the quality of that person comes in us.
Oh.
It is said. I don't know Shastrik Praman for this. I just heard it. Don't ask me Shastrik Praman for this sentence.
No, but this is
So we
amazing.
can, yes, we can appreciate that quality in others. That is also a practical tip, actually. Hmm.
Hmm.
We should read about it. We should speak about it. So all these are the practical tips, actually. We should meditate on it. And another thing is that if we fail,
Hmm.
so you can tell your mind that yes, this time I failed, but I will start again.
Hmm.
Generally, what happens in my case, I'm talking. If I fail, then I feel, अरे मेरे से नहीं होगा. I can't do it. No,
Hmm.
it's not like that. I can do it because ultimately we are part and parcel of Krishna. Krishna is patiently, waiting for us. So, as in Shvetashwar Upanishad, it is said that there are two birds sitting on one branch. है
Hmm.
ना? So one bird, it is denoting ourself, Atma, and another representing Paramatma. Paramatma is patiently waiting for Atma
Hmm.
that this one day my part and parcel will come to me. So this is quality in Paramatma, in Krishna, then definitely uh, we can inculcate it and we can unite with the Lord.
Yeah, this is such an amazing example. Krishna has been waiting for lifetimes and lifetimes for us. That when will we come back to him? Wonderful.
But
Thank you, Mataji.
not all of a sudden.
Yes. Hmm. To anything else you would like to describe and about this quality, like philosophy part or just in general, anything else do you think which will help
Ah,
the audience?
because you are talking about Women's Day.
Hmm.
So definitely as a woman, we should inculcate those qualities. We should try to speak about those qualities, try to see those qualities in others, uh, try to read or remember the examples from the Shastras.
Hmm.
So, yes, I would like to share one story. Like Chatush Kumar. So, all of us know that Chatush Kumar. All of us know about Chatush Kumar. है ना?
Hmm.
So, Chatush Kumar, when they went to Vaikuntha, Chatush Kumars were Tyagis. They were stringent followers of the Dharma.
Hmm. Hmm.
And they were brahmacharis also. Huh? And they, by their yogic power, they were yogis actually, great yogis. By their yogic power, they remained 5-year-old children only. So when they went to Vaikuntha planet, they were little stringent with their rules and regulations. I don't recommend that you should not be stringent with rules and regulation. I'm just sharing this example. And when they saw Jay and Vijay, first they came in contact with Jay and Vijay, and Jay and Vijay are Vaishnavas. Okay. So, but they were more into, that yogi zone, rules and regulations.
Hmm. Hmm.
So when Jay and Vijay, they said that you can't enter, they felt offended and they gave curse. Oh, they got, Jay and Vijay got curse. But see the beauty of this story. What happens? Jay and Vijay got frightened. And then Krishna came. Krishna intervened, actually. So as soon as, see, all of us know that Tulsi, her position is at the lotus feet of Lord Krishna or Vishnu. So when that fragrance from the Tulsi Devi came and it was smelled by Chatush Kumar, automatically divine qualities started to develop, especially compassion. Because Tulsi Devi, she is a Strilingi, she is a woman, okay? And when Krishna came, Krishna also could forgive Chatushkumar. That okay. Forgive means he sarcastically said something to Chatushkumar. Actually, Krishna didn't like that Chatushkumar gave curse to Jay and Vijay, but still he accepted it. Okay, fine. And then all of us know the another part of the story, how Jay and Vijay they came on this uh, material planet and all, etc., etc. But then the point is that till they came in the association of Vaishnavas, they were yogis, stringent with rules and regulation. As soon as they came in contact with devotees, something started to happen in their heart. And when they smelled the fragrance of tulsi leaves, compassionate heart, you know, it what we say, it started to develop. And
Yeah.
therefore, yes, therefore they actually afterwards they became a real devotee of Krishna, actually.
Mhm.
So that uh, it is very important to come in practical tip mean. This is a practical tip to come in contact with devotees and especially a wonderful women devotee. And therefore, we every day we worship, whether it is a grasta or a brahmachari, sannyasi, vanapasti, we worship Tulsi Maharani.
Wow. Wonderful. Yeah. I love this part when you so beautifully connected that one of the practical tip also through this story and how we should come in contact, especially with a compassionate Vaishnavi. Just by coming in, like it is also said, na, like they are Vaishnavas are like Kalpavruksha. So just by coming in contact or just associating with them, automatically the purification begins. Our hard heart starts melting. So I really loved this example. I always knew the story of Chatush Kumar, but I never knew this context. So beautifully explained. Thank you. Um, yeah, I think before ending, anything else you still want to explain? Um,
Aha, I would like to talk about myself. I request each and every Vaishnavi that please bless me so that I can inculcate this quality of kṣamā, patience in me. Uh, this is very important to, you know, to pray to devotees actually. That devotees are great and Krishna sees you uh, through his devotees actually. So there will be some chances that Krishna, or Guru Maharaj will become happy with me if Vaishnavas pray for me, Vaishnavas give me blessings. And thank you for tolerating me. My English is not so good. I'm from Marathi medium. Whatever language I know, it is because of Srila Prabhupada's books and Guru Maharaj's lectures. I hope that I've given justice uh, to this talk. And whatever I know, it's because of the great Vaishnavas, because I'm in the association of great Vaishnavas. That's why I know the things. And whatever the lacunas you will find, it is because of my personal, shortcomings. So thank you for giving me this opportunity to do this kind of seva. So thank you very much. So
our
as we said that thinking, speaking, and then action. So one day this quality will come in my action. I hope.
You have a very golden heart, Mataji. I know you personally, and you have been practicing this Krishna consciousness since 2001, right? So it's been so many years, and we can see that in your example that how beautifully you have not just like you have brought this in action in your life, all the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. And it really means a lot to us that you have taken out your valuable time today to spend and share this knowledge and wisdom with us. You are very humble, and that's why you are able to say this. Um, Language was not at all a barrier. Very beautifully you explained all the important points. So it was nicely explained. Uh, 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 Likewise, we also want you to please pray for us. Each of us need these prayers, especially in being a woman. It is so very important for us to inculcate this value within us, this quality in us. If we have this quality, then we can win so many hearts and ultimately win the heart of Krishna. So, a big thank you for such an engaging and insightful talk. Your words have truly inspired and enlightened us. Thank you for your time, effort, and the wisdom you have imparted. We deeply appreciate your contribution and look forward to learning more and more from you in the future as well. Thank you, Mataji. And
Srila Prabhupada ki
Prabhupada
jai.
ki jai.
Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki
Ki
jai.
jai.
Hare Krishna.
I would also like to thank you to all our viewers for watching us today. Please don't forget to check out the rest of the campaign on the ISKCON Vaishnavi Ministry YouTube channel and social media pages. Goodbye for now. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.